Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another My Focus Point. This is your host, Waiter Check Please, of course. Today, my band focus will be on Bring Me the Horizon, one of my most favorite bands of all time, okay? Now, obviously, the band is originated in England, okay? I'm not sure where on the part of England, what part it is, what city they came from. All I know is that they are another English band. Boom. They're still awesome. Okay, I can name possibly one other really good English band that came from England, and that's Asking Alexandria. But we are not on Asking Alexandria. We're on Bring Me the Horizon. So, around 2005, I want to say 2004, Bring Me the Horizon started to get going, getting their move on in England, okay? Ollie Sykes, obviously, what a great lyricist he is, started pumping out these songs, and, I think he started off with the infamous EP, This Is What the Edge of Your Seat Was Made For, I believe, okay? I can go on my iPod right now and look at it, but I am very lazy today, okay? They came out with that, and they got a pretty positive feedback, okay? They got a pretty positive feedback from, a lot of English people, alright? So, I want to say, when they were coming out with Count Your Blessings, they were starting to come to the U.S. a lot more, doing a lot of U.S. tours. A lot of North American tours, alright? While they were doing this, Ollie was doing a cover song for Slipknot, okay? Eyeless. I learned this the other day by one of my friends, okay? He's starting to get there well known, alright? Ollie Sykes is still to that point, one of the best lyricists in the game, okay? I sound like a rapper, but bullshit, I don't give a fuck, okay? One more thing before I do, since I'm already going to my iPod, I keep on forgetting to put on my effing freaking timer on so I know exactly what time I need to end the video, okay? So I need to shut up, if you know what I mean. Get her done, alright? I'm going to start at 12 minutes, because that's roughly about what a video should be made, okay? So I was at Count Your Blessings, okay? That was around 2006, okay? So they had a good year run, alright? After they were done with Count Your Blessings, they waited a few months in England, okay? They started to do Suicide Season, okay? And Suicide Season, for me, in perspective of how good it was probably one of the best albums that they've made, okay? Because compared to Count Your Blessings, it didn't have the darkness to it, but it still had the fun and energetic of Bring Me the Horizon. Like, I can think of two songs from that, The Come Down and freaking Chelsea Smile. Very upbeat songs, very interactive songs that you can freaking put it in a party and you would just freaking bust a nut. Just kidding, you'd probably bust a freaking kneecap because somebody was mosh pitting it. Alright, anyway, okay, during Suicide Season, Ollie had one of those, I want to say a crisis in his life, okay? He never disclosed this information, I believe, okay? I have his actual CD, but he never disclosed it in the CD. So what I'm thinking, what happened, is that one of his friends, one of his very close friends died via suicide, okay? That's how he came up, which I think is what he came up with the album name and the song Suicide Season, okay? To that point, I think a few months after that is when his voice began to go bad, and that's when we called the infamous Ollie, okay? Around 2011 or 10, I'm a little bit off on the dates, okay? They came out with their new album, um, Something Hell, Something Heaven. I am very bad at names, man. When it's just off the top of my head, I'm very bad at names, but I am really good at, like, thinking, what needs to be done and get her done. I'm a redneck going some bitch on that song. Anyway, we all know that Ollie had the bad voice during their third album and Sempiternal. Okay, during this time, okay, I am not in my personal opinion, I am not sure on when they turned like kind of full on Christian band, if you know what I mean. You know how in like the first album, Count Your Blessings kind of had a tiny little bit to like Christian link almost. Second album, I didn't even know there was even like Christian BS in it. Third album, it's in the name. It's in the freaking album name, okay? The first song, Crucify Me, okay? He changed his whole lyrics altogether. And that's why I haven't been listening to their third and fourth album altogether, period. Because, this is my channel, okay? So in my personal opinion, I do not think that is Bring Me the Horizon, okay? Third album, I can give it away and say that was because he had a little bit more screaming, okay? He had some screaming into his lyrics and into the actual songs. Sempiternal, absolutely none. I was very disappointed. But I have to give Ollie credit, okay? He got back after his voice got completely destroyed. Sure, his live shows blow dick, okay? But we all love Ollie, alright? We all love Ollie, okay? Not just because of his girls' sex appeal, okay? But just because he is an awesome guy, alright? If you freaking saw any YouTube video of just like interviews with Ollie, it's awesome. He's a great guy. Same with most of the Screamo members, all the singers and the frontrunners. So, in my personal opinion, Ollie, you know what, keep on doing what you're doing. But if you want to get any better in like your favored albums, or if you want to get any more like love into your albums, get a throat surgery. I know, okay? Chelsea Grin did this. I forgot the guy's name, but the lead singer off of Chelsea Grin, his first album, Orgasmic, okay? Very, very, very just dark, scary, crap my pants type Orgasmic, okay? But after that album, he screwed his freaking shit up. He screwed it all up. Alright, so he went in and got his throat surgery, and immediately they came back with their second or third album. I'm pretty sure it was their second, or pretty sure it was their third album, okay? It had My Damnation in it. So in my personal opinion, I think that's what Ollie needs to do in order to get his, I want to say his popularity back. Because he has a reputation. And I hope you guys know what that reputation is. If you've ever been to an Ollie Bring Me the Horizon live concert, you will know what that reputation is. Okay? His screaming, period, is like a little girl cracking her voice. Or like some, like if you saw like a Michael Myers freaking movie, and the guy's trying to talk while he's slitting his throat. Alright, that's what he sounds like live. Okay, that is very bad, Ollie. Come on, dude. It shouldn't be that much with the money that you have by now. It shouldn't be that much to get a completely throat surgery, alright? Sure, you can quit drinking and you can quit smoking, but you have to break that throat in, if you know what I mean, dude. That is really how Screamo singers get their voice, okay? They don't just fucking go out there all out, balls out, and just fucking, hey, I'm going fucking screaming, all that fucking, no, alright? You have to warm up your freaking throat. And that's how most screamo bands, singers do it, is through drinking heavily and smoking a lot. Doesn't matter if it's weed or fucking tobacco. Doesn't matter. Hookah doesn't count, though. Hookah does not count. But it will be very interesting to see what Bring Me the Horizon will do after Sempiternal, okay? If, what will happen with Ollie, if he goes through, if he even gets a throat surgery, which I highly doubt because it's Ollie, alright? He thinks that he can do it. But I didn't have the same love for Bring Me the Horizon as I did with their second album and their first album, okay? So, you know what, Ollie? Get the throat surgery. Make us all happy. Alright? That is all the time we have today, YouTube. This is Rated Check, please. And I will be doing more of these to come, okay? Please give me positive feedback, okay? What bands you want me to do, okay? What bands you want me to focus on, in my personal opinion, what band is better, and blah, 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 etc., dum-dee-dum, okay? This is Rated Check, please. And have a great day, YouTube.
Every losing your